Hello everyone. So here we are at the beginning of June, discovering what life is like as we now move to the easing of some lockdown measures. In these few minutes, I'd like to share some recent reflections on children's perspectives on this. Concerns about the impact on our well-being of COVID-19 and the resulting lockdown have been regularly aired. World Vision, the international Christian agency, has recently published a report, Children's Voices in the Time of COVID-19. Listening to 101 children and young people aged 8 to 18 from 13 countries, the findings help us better understand how worldwide children's daily lives have changed, the emotional distress and anxieties children face, and the increasing sense of isolation experienced. But despite this, how these young people wish to actively contribute to the fight against the spread of COVID in their respective communities. The Gospels record the ways Jesus celebrated children, encouraging his disciples to listen to and learn from them. And during these weeks of lockdown, sharing regular screen-based show and tell story times with our young grandchildren has been very special for me. In Psalm 32 verse 7, David declares, "You are my hiding place. You preserve me from trouble. You surround me with shouts of deliverance." Young children's fascination with hiding starts early. Our year-old grandson continues to enjoy playing peekaboo, and on several occasions with 3-year-old Sophie, I've been asked to come and find her, carried via the phone, in her hiding place. As children grow and develop, the hiding places and hide-and-seek games they create become more complex. IKEA recently shared designs for homemade dens in lockdown, using equipment readily found in homes, such as the sofa, cushions and blankets. Researchers studying children's perspectives on their environment reveal that special places at home, indoors, outdoors, in daycare or at school seem to have particular meaning for them. These special places often have an imaginary dimension and may be associated with physical warmth or a sense of security, or shared with a sibling or special friend. In the UK, 3-year-old Gary described his favourite place in his nursery as "in my cave listening to music. It's magic music from my magic radio," and he showed the researcher where the cave was. It was a circular bench in the outdoor play space that became his cave. A secret hidden space. And in the States, a 4-year-old said, "Me and Jocelyn run in the tree. It's really fun under the tree. We bring some toys at the park and play with them." And a 4-year-old boy said, "Under my blankets, I like to lay and look at the stars." In Australia, 4-year-old John told the researcher, "I hide in a safe place. I hide down in the jungle. This is a secret place, but it looks like a jungle. I've got a friend that comes with me to hide in the safe jungle. Over there." And 5-year-old Alice's secret place is very peace and quiet because it has a little hole in it so you can sneak in and no one can see you, not a bit. A 1994 study of school grounds outlines 4 types of places children looked for in the outdoor environment. A place for doing, a place for thinking, a place for feeling, and a place for being. A place for being allowed children to be themselves, recognised their need to have a private persona in a public space, for being alone and with friends. Whilst it's possible to identify different types of special places that children value in their environments, The researcher in this study acknowledged that a space is seldom associated with just one purpose. The reality of how children and adults experience place is more complex and multidimensional, with the potential to do, think, feel and be at the same time. God really is our hiding place, where we can discover who we are and how he shelters us as we find the places where we hide in him. In the Message, Psalm 32 verse 7 reads, "God's my island hideaway. He keeps danger from the shore and throws garlands of hosannas around my neck." The hiding or quiet spaces that we have perhaps all found or created to seek God during these lockdown weeks. Maybe a chair, being in the garden or on a walk, has become our hiding place, our place of refuge where we've shared our sorrows, anxieties, frustrations, a space where we can know shalom in comfort, reassurance, forgiveness, and renew our hope in him. These can also be where we listen, tune in to what God is doing and respond to his prompting to pray or act. As Helen shared on Sunday, to listen to how we can participate in bringing shalom to others. I close with a prayer. Our God, you call us to a cycle of life that involves growth, pruning, renewal and new growth. As we engage our minds with your calling of us, we meet people and situations, issues and questions that disturb us, provoke us, challenge us, deepen us. Sometimes the questions can scare us as they rattle our cages and raise anxieties. Sometimes the questions can thrill us as they make possible new things, new directions. Lord, in your mercy, hold the questions we're living with today. Infuse us with your peace and help us to work with them so that we become more truly yours, more truly ourselves, and more truly followers of Jesus. Amen.